Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and the Revenge of the Undying and Iratus, Lord of the Dead. It's a beautiful day outside. The birds are singing, the flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be watching this video. It's raining outside, and I love it when it rains, so mind the minor euphoria. But here we go. We are making good progress. We slew the Monster Slayer after scouting him out, seeing what he did. We are kind of low on parts. This is kind of low. We do still have the Glutton's Tongue, so that would help us getting lots and lots of more parts. To which end, I think we're going to save it for Scalpel Artist. I was debating this last time. I ended up going with Overwhelming Ire, which someone correctly pointed out that this talent will help us with this talent tree that we were discussing before. This little talent path that gives us bonuses based on how much wrath we have at the start of the turn. Particularly going for Relentless Evil, being able to restore 5 vigor on the minion's turn if we have 75 wrath is pretty good, because that can just apply to everyone, or anyone, or everyone. Yeah, okay. But here we go, we are heading to the 4th floor. For the first time, I have never been to the Catacombs, I've never seen the Catacombs, so I am a little weary. Here we go. Buried just beneath the surface are the Catacombs, the dark secret of the Order. Here they train mages so that they can conduct sinister and dangerous experiments. It was always meant to stay a secret, but recent necromancer troubles have let knowledge of this place to slip into the public. Making matters worse is that the mages were never expecting an attack from below, let alone that the attacker would be undead. The Grand Magister made his judgment. Instead of standing with the sorcerers, he sealed their tunnels and called back his paladins to the highest level in order to prepare a defense. The spellcasters would fend for themselves in the face of Iratus, where they will either prevail or buy the Grand Magister some time to muster his veteran knights for a decisive battle against the forces of liberated evil. That's us. It feels good to be on a new floor. Brand new floor. Of course, in early access, we had access to up to the mercenary barracks, so the Catacombs and the Cathedral were with the full release of the game, and I've never seen them. It looks like we have a bit of a maze in front of us. A labyrinth of sorts. You could call it a Catacombs. So I have no idea what these do. I know the one in the middle is a spell thief, and that's about all I know. So yeah, the rain's starting to come down hard. Ooh. We're just going to take our super team into this and see what we can see. Now again, this is the floor where I was advised to create a stress build of some kind. I can see why. Well, these things are constructs. So these would be very bad for a stress build. But I imagine it's because of other things that are coming and not these in particular. But besides that, I really have no idea what to expect. There were previews, of course, that showed off some very thick lads and magic-oriented creatures that were interested in slaying everything. But other than that, we're going to be learning together. We're going to learn today. Together. Oi. That is actually incredibly irritating. So much so that I think he deserves to die first. Never before has my mana been assaulted in such a way. I'm offended, really. Harmed. I think that broke his armor, right? Yep. Okay, well. Collect me parts. Gimme. Gimme. We're gonna go ahead and heal. I'm really not concerned at the moment. I feel pretty confident. Should I? I don't know. But I do. Of course, our team is so well put together that I don't think anything can really harm us anymore. But you know what they say. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Well, Ragnarok just secured that kill. That is a random attack, remember? So we just coin flipped that. We coin flipped the shit out of it. Good job.
Give them no mercy.
Hopefully we can bounty this, but I don't think we're gonna have enough wrath because we are low on wrath. I love the rain. Speaking of not bountying it.
A predictable outcome.
Ooh. Madman's Eyes. I've never seen this. I need to close the window a little bit. You would think that if it's going to be raining, you would close the window ahead of time, but no. The smell of rain is beautiful. Beautiful. The minion receives an additional action each turn if they're the only one left in the squad. Wait. The minion... let me read this. The minion receives an additional action each turn if they're the only one left in the squad. So, is that a Yolo solo item? Did we just... Huh. I will admit, I'm a little confused. Do I save this point for more luck? What kind of question is that? Of course I do. If you're going to be greedy, you got to go all the way. You got to lean into it. You can't just go halfway greed. Greed is good until it's bad, so lean all the way. I have not seen some. Lean all the way into it. Minions made up of 4 uncommon parts or more. What? Gain additional plus 20 vigor during battle. So, oh. Minions gain plus 6 armor until the battle ends. Oh. So what this is saying, this text was a little confusing at first, but what I'm pretty sure this is saying is that if all 4... I'll show you, I'm going to pick it up. I've never seen it, so I'm curious. All 4 of these slots, if these are all uncommon quality or higher, then that minion will gain plus 20 vigor. Now remember, we are currently using the Pendant of Might, which is plus 10 vigor unconditionally. So this is double the additional health with a small condition. A little asterisk, if you will.
It embellishes my undead features, no?
But I want more parts. So, Alright, we have a path to pick. Pick the path. So, as you know, I enjoy long, peaceful walks to the beach. Not really. Walking isn't really my thing. But, we want to try and grab as much as humanly possible. Maybe a cultist, because of course we do have the Banshee, who I'm interested in trying out. And her item, I think, is paramount to her success on the front line, which is where I want to use her. Which I know, a little scary. But I believe we can handle it. Steals are also good to continue feeding Iratus experience. I do think we need a certain level before... Well, we don't need. But I would like a certain level before we reach the Cathedral, which is the final zone, full of scary, terrible things that use holy magic, which is really just rude. Do we still search? I think we still search for items. The search for items and artifacts never ends, really. And from what I've been hearing from some commenters, thank you, is that the item drops on the 4th and 5th are way better than they were on floors 1 through 3. So, if we can fish for more of those, I'm kind of okay with that. It looks like we're going to the right again. If I were to take a guess. Because this is... There's a coffin here. Let's see. So if we go left, we can go like this. A chest. Come here. Coffin. Steel. Grave. Steel. Kind of want to swing through the middle, I think. So actually, if we go like left and then hard pivot to the right here. Go through here, 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 and go here. Yeah, okay, we're going to start with the left then. To the left, to the left. Triple Spell Thief. Are you kidding me? Well, at least I have the Pokédex for Spell Thief, because I'm curious about a lot of things right now. Hello. So Triple Spell Thief. They have Demae. They have a buff. Steals my mana. Root. And target loses all blocks and wards. Alright. We have someone in our arsenal that has been neglected. Someone who I had a very clear purpose for in my mind. A purpose that has yet been unfulfilled. That purpose was to synergize with the skeleton to trigger her Tear of Blood and her attack to basically on turn 1 gain plus 24 attack, 24 accuracy, 24 evasion, and 24 luck. It would have been the dastardly duo of all dastardly duos. But the game does not seem interested in letting me perform the dastardly duos of all dastardly duos. So, instead,
my enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
I think that we promote Lilith. I think it's time. I think it's time that Lilith becomes the YOLO solo dream she was always meant to be. And for that, I think it's time for some more gambling. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. So we need a good heart, 2 good bloods, and a good pound of flesh. Nice. Unfortunately, I only have 1 decent heart in real life. A little depressing. But, hey, that's the benefit of being undead. You can add more than 1 piece.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
I thought because the voice line triggered we got something good, but we didn't. It was crap. Still crap. I would like not crap, please.
It's no gold, but it will do.
I would like not crap, please. I would like not crap, please. I would like not crap, please. Didn't they say that they fixed this or something? Really? So if I used full uncommons, or full rares, this hurts. Using double rare ectoplasms like this? Oh. The god of the sky is... What the... See, he's tilted at this too. Thor is watching this. And he is not pleased with what he sees.
Hold my work.
Actually, so Thor, of course, is the Norse god of... What the heck? Of lightning, thunder, whatever. One more try. We're gonna go with flesh this time. See if it gives me any luck. Any luck here. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, Lilith. Give you this heart. Now, the vampire has a tremendous amount of luck and evasion and all that fun stuff. So it could be good to dump points in there. I do want to put 1 more point in attack. We're like halfway through capping it out. 1 more point would let me get another point in there, but we'll hold. We'll hold. I think we'll do 1 luck, 1 evasion. Her luck can go up 6 more times. 6 times 3 is 18. That brings us to 51. It's not bad. So, for the YOLO solo vampire, the goal is very simple. You want to use your Bloodthirst, which we have upgraded to Hunger for Hearts to increase your critical damage. We want to use this to basically heal any and all of the damage that we receive. So, Boiling Blood, you've waited a long time. I know. And the Madman's Eye. Let's see how this works, shall we? I believe in you, Lilith. Please don't let me down. After all surviving minions additionally gain... Okay, we don't use that. We use this one, right? Additionally, yep. Okay. This is for Iratus. Good. The god of thunder, or the sky, I guess, in Finnish mythology is Ukko, right? And then he eventually became just like the god once Sweden came in with their crusade. We have exactly enough. No, we don't. We have way more. So here, the Hunger for Hearts is procced. And we strike. So, I get 2 turns. Oh my goodness. Wow. So, the Yolo Solo Vampire is not exactly efficient. Wildly efficient. Because for maximum efficiency with the Yolo Solo builds, you kind of want...
Good. More materials.
You want to be...
I didn't think it would be this easy.
You want to be, like, popping off. Like, somehow infinitely scaling or reflecting things. Like our deal with... Wow. Is that just a guaranteed crit? We might actually die here. I don't think we're going to. But this is frisky. Like reflecting things to make it so the enemies are hitting themselves. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? A good example is the Fallen Dampier. She enters her angered riposte stance and just reflects damage all the time, healing for a portion of the damage that she reflects. Well, that was good.
Mine is the winning side.
Ooh, we haven't seen this. The minion deals plus 50% damage and becomes immune to damage and debuffs during round 1. That could be... What could that be? So that was the Yolo Solo Vampire. It was kind of underwhelming, honestly. Like, she was... I didn't use any magic, though, either. So she could be better. She can be stronger. We going left? Yeah, we're going left. Let's pick up another minion. The map's kind of acting weird. What do we want here? We want... Take a second Fallen Dampier. Why not? I have no idea what this is. This looks dangerous. This does not look like a battle for Lilith. My dear Lilith. This does not look like a battle for you. You can hang out there and get level 20. So yeah, that was the gist of the Yolo Solo Vampire. It's effective. Oh. Calculated. It's effective, but I feel like there are better choices. Still, the thing with the bonus turn, I'm not sure how that would play out for a lot of characters. Let's use Mimir here. Because with the Fallen Dampier and the Skeleton, really, you want to enter your stance and stay in your stance. The key there is just remaining in the stance. You don't really care what the enemy does as long as they're not breaking your stance. And the Skeleton, one of the reasons why I think he'd be an excellent choice is because he doesn't care about stuns, whereas most others do. Because of course the Skeleton is immune to debuffs with his feature. And buffs, but I mean... I'm surprised the Spell Thieves did that much damage. Like, they crit every single time. They have 38% crit, which is kind of respectable. But still, it was... surprising a little bit. Guess we'll just break the armor of whoever is standing here. Also, I think the... Spell Thieves have got to die. I think they need to die. This cannot be allowed to stand.
Rage release.
So, we're going to go ahead and release some rage. I really don't care about this living armor. I have not been threatened at all by it.
Perish.
So we're just going to chip away at the Spell Thieves. Go ahead and heal up. Do I think that Bone Storm could kill this? No. I do not. I could have used my Wrath ability here, but I'm definitely want to bounty this. We need more parts. Our gambling failed miserably. You know, looking back at it, I think Lilith would have been fine. Like, Amok would have made it so she could have two-shot people, which would have been way cooler than whatever she was doing.
From those you defended.
Who would really excel with the Madman's Eye? I'm trying to think. What is this? 40% chance to redirect any attacks to himself from any ally. Okay. No. No stems for you. That was fancy. I guess... we definitely would have had enough wrath to start doing down that tree.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
I guess the Lich... Because if you went Shrapnel, that's like 4 attacks. Which is pretty nuts. This is... I don't know if this will interrupt the stance or not. I can try it. Sure. Nope. I think that's a no. That's okay. Bone Storm can do it. Of course, he has a ridiculous amount of armor. I suppose the other issue here... Okay. Good. Good. He's dead. That's a lot of spider venom. I guess the other issue is on this floor, is looking at all this armor. The vampire can't do much about that. Ah, I was so close. Even with... Maybe that wasn't the right choice. But I mean, I've been thinking about Yellow Soul Vampire for a while, so she's here.
Sad display from mortal kind.
Drop of Divinity. Increases all damage dealt by 15%. Reduces all damage received by 15%. What? Is this is a real item? All minions receive plus 16 luck until the battle ends. Wow. Wow. What do I even do with that? Hey, look, we got Epic Blood. What do... That is such a good item. The Hero's Blood, we have one of those. The Warrior Bones, we've seen this. Start of each turn, we've seen that too. I don't even know what I want here. I don't like any of these, really. Guess we'll take the Hero's Blood.
Think it is tribute.
The Warrior Bones might be useful, but not here. Oh, that's the Storm... No. Stormcaller's the dude. This is the healer lady, right? Dullahan's probably fine. Who would we put in for Dullahan anyway? Kel'Thuzad. Does Kel'Thuzad want to come out and play? Alright, Kel'Thuzad, it's been a while. Oh no. You need to go heal. We'll put Niflheim in here, then we'll put Dullahan in here. Kel'Thuzad. Boom, perfect. Just enough for more attack. He has full common parts because, I'm sorry, Kel'Thuzad. He'll get some more, probably. Let's see what we can see, shall we? I'm, I'm pretty interested in Armageddoning here. And by pretty interested, I mean very interested. Very interested in Armageddon. Heck is that? What? Is she aware of what she just did?
Make them suffer.
That's one way to get rid of wards. It's the expensive way, but it's a way. Yes. Give me all the wrath. I'm literally 2 wrath off. Do I generate wrath by using a spell on somebody? I don't think I do. Can I ineffable command myself? No. That would be cute, though. Alright, we'll YOLO this. Not a good target, but not a bad target. 30 resistance is a lot. Like, there's a lot of resisting happening here. I could just heal. I'll wait, because I think this is the smart thing to do. Because by waiting, I'm gonna see who gets hit with magic. And then I can Bone Ward them to prevent the Armageddon damage. What is this? That is dangerous. I don't like that. So who's the most dangerous here? It's you. You gotta go.
Make them suffer.
And she's dead. That's fine. Because everyone else is gonna live. Armageddon! Beautiful. We've seen it so few times. Excuse me. Is it really... No, this should be halved. I hope. I hope. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. Okay, it was halved. Good, 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 good. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and heal, I think. Just to make sure we stay full. Look at all that damage. Ah. Owie. Good work, Puppet. That's just a feature, huh? Plus 50% attack until the battle ends each time Iratus casts a spell. Oh, I probably should have read that a while ago. That's fine.
My kingdom comes.
Okay, that's interesting. So this floor is really dissuading you from using magic. I don't know what the point of this stance is. What's the point? I'm not Armageddoning again. It was funny, but I'm not doing it again. I guess we'll buff Arachnarok. That way her damage is... I don't know. Higher? With a spiky kick in?
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
Oh, I was supposed to interrupt the stance. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Immune? Immune to debuffs. Hey, it's a skeleton! You look different, though. Okay, no. This is reducing his damage received, so we're gonna go ahead and interrupt that real quick. Right quick. You insane. Speaking of going insane, the vampire would be great if we had someone to drive people insane. Oh, it's flee. But if you flee, I don't get your part. No. No flee. That was 78
Mop
through...
up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Why is this familiar? So the Coward's Foot... Let's see. The Coward's Foot. The minion performs an additional action in round 1. So round 1, we get to perform additional action. Why does that sound familiar? 2 Heroes Bloods. I think someone left a comment about Coward's Foot, but I can't remember what it was about. Uh-oh. For some reason, I want to say it was Coward's Foot on Kel'Thuzan. So that turn 1, he could double Ineffable Command. That doesn't really help us at the moment, though. Cultists. Banshee? I think that was the only thing we were looking at. Really. Skullfall, don't care. Don't care. I don't care. We have 169. Nice. This is a Warden Living Armor. The spell thing. This is the exact same thing we just fought. Okay. If we were to fight this again, how would we improve our performance? Could we improve our performance? Yes. Let's see. I do have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's an idea. And it involves Viadaganga, which I kind of like. I mentioned last episode that this floor deals with a lot of magic. Although so far we've been fighting both magic and, regular stuff. Viadaganga can get an absurd amount of resistance. I think this comes up to 29 resistance, which is a lot. His armor can become 12, which is still a respectable amount of armor. And he ignores armor, so he can just blow up stuff. Is it time for Frontline Zombie? Is that a thing we can do? I don't think so. Because the things have been hitting us pretty hard. Pretty hurt. Pretty hard. I mean, maybe a Ragnarok is just thick enough to survive on the front line now? Is it time for Bone Storm to take a break? I feel like Drop of Divinity could go a long way for Viadaganga, but that's a commitment. That is a hardcore commitment to this frontline zombie idea. I'm kind of digging it. Viadaganga! Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if people perform. I don't think I want Viadaganga in the first slot, though. I think that's a no-no. He would do good with Coward's Foot, because trench load and then unload. I'm really curious. This is a super aggressive team. This is like an aggro team. Like, it doesn't get more aggro than this. Okay. I'm curious. You had me at aggro. I'm confident too.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Actually, this would be a good time for the Orb of Vulnerability. Let's use it. Because I don't think we're going to use it otherwise. I could sacrifice it for experience, I suppose. That's a thing I could do. But, I don't think I want to. So the reason that the Orb of Vulnerability was good there was because this thing has exactly one block and one ward, and she has a bunch, but it turns out that she was just in a position where I could just rip it off her anyway. So, do we YOLO this? This could backfire. Just gonna trap it up. See what's what. Oh. He would have taken a ton of damage if he had hit someone else.
Your frail bodies
fail. Saw that coming. I think... I don't know. Because part of the reason that this is happening is because the Widow wasn't in... Are you... I'm just going to kill you. Yes, I am.
baked within flame.
Because the Widow wasn't in her cocoon. So she could have negated a lot of the damage that Viadaganga just took by being in a cocoon. Oh, this lined up perfectly. Nice. Move to... Maybe I should have waited. It does kind of suck that because he has immunity to debuffs, he can't be poison venomed. I forgot about that. Well, he's dead next turn.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
That's gonna be really challenging for me to remember. Ugh. Yeah. Virdaganga's cool, but this isn't the team to use him with. This is not the team at all. And against, I guess, Arachnarok's also kind of useless against the Warden. Even Ankia to an extent.
One by one, life vanishes from this world.
Can I just brute force it, you think? I might be able to. We've done that so far. So I guess the way that we would get around that is brute forcing it, obviously. Obviously brute force it.
Soon this world will be mine.
Percentage damage, I guess? Like, the damage that he took from Ankia there was entirely percentage, thanks to the mandibles. This is Warden. That's a construct of some kind. Spell Thief. And I have no idea what that last thing is. A queen? Alright, let's bring out the old reliable, shall we? Which is this. It is a little unfortunate that old reliable is unrelated to Viedaganga. It's because it's funny.
A skeleton will clean up this mess later.
You have 1 epic blood. What did you need? You needed flesh. Here's some uncommon flesh. We have no rare skills for Bone Storm. Unfortunate. So this is actually kind of interesting because the construct doesn't give a crap about the shenanigans of Ankia. Not even a little bit. So are we building the Dead Lake or the Excavation? Excavation? Dead Lake. Excavation. You need to go for that? I'm impressed. I remembered.
You will bring me their heads, their hearts, and everything else.
Or else. Wow. This is going to be a tough fight. Maybe we should have used a consumable. Maybe. Thankfully, though, that thing isn't here. Yeah, this is just a pure construct. So, I can use magic. The heck are you? Elite Conjuress. She has no feature. She looks horrifying. And she has a tattoo on her boobs. Okay. We'll wait. Because if she... I think the Spell Thief moves backwards. And if he does... that will move the Conjuress forward. Which will bring her in range of the grip. The spider grip. So I guess Ankia is waiting as well. Ow. Ow. Okay, so, options. Dispel.
End of magic.
I can do cool magic stuff too. Video game. So now at this point, it's kind of like a waste that we've even tried to do this to set up the ward. But I might as well pull it now. I've totally messed this up. Because now this is in... It's okay.
Carve open their husks.
We can recover. All I know is that Ragnarok has to go into the cube. She is going to die if she does not get into the cube. We'll even give her bone armor. Bone ward. And that was not the target I wanted for the trap. But I mean, we got this. So... Ankia and Dulan have actually formed quite the duo. I was not expecting it. It's also kind of annoying that the block or ward messes up or does not apply Spider Venom. His attack technically was blocked and not connected. Ha. I would say calculated, but I had no idea she could even do that. Also, I think I'm going to kill you.
Baked within flames.
Try and steal my freaking mana. Pretty sure that she can be she can be affected by Spider Venom, so let's see if I care.
Death delivered.
Spoiler alert. I don't. Okay, so the question is, he's probably going to move forward. I'm betting on him moving forward. Otherwise, we're just going to have to brute force it again. Is there anything I can do about this? I don't think so. I mean, I hit pretty hard. She hits pretty hard. Oh yeah, the thing is that he can't have his resistance removed, so he can't be hit by the attack. What? Approach into combat. That looked far more terrifying than it was. Okay. Okay. So far, my thoughts of the 4th floor. The loot's great. That's the only thought I have at the moment. I guess I'm just going to try and get rid of this. I could have gone into my cube, which might have been safer.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
But hey, I got a bounty. I claimed the bounty. I'm really not afraid. Maybe I should be.
Strength through pain.
But I'm not. Oh, I could have just waited. You know, whatever. The sooner I get into the cube, the sooner I heal. Or the cocoon. I'm just going to call it the cube. It's way easier for me to remember for some reason.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
We got another legendary blood. Of course we did. At this point, I just saved my freaking points. Speaking of points.
The formulae reveal their secrets.
Scalpel artist. Finally. Now I think it's actually worth it to go down this. Because we just have so much wrath. Thanks to overwhelming ire. That I think it's very plausible that we'll be sitting on 75 wrath. Even with this incredibly greedy team. And I think we just go to the right. Because chest, digger souls, steel, ritualist. Yes. See what we got. The heck? Minions gain +6 resistance till the battle ends. Okay. We're coming across some very situational armor pieces. The infused dagger unlocks a secret destruction spell, Crush Bones. Deals 50 plus 49 magic damage, increased by the spell power, and additionally deals 100% damage if the target is stunned. I can deal 200 damage for 22 mana. Is this real life right now? And with the Banshee guaranteed stunning 2 people? This isn't real life. This can't be real. Oh, okay.
Toss it with the rest.
I'm gonna take it. Real or not, it's mine now. I'm just... Okay. Okay, so the Banshee. Let's talk briefly about the Banshee. I've talked about her before, so this isn't too new, but the idea with the Banshee is that she is primarily a dread, like a debuffer, but she can level her attack deceptively high. And you might be wondering, well, why does that matter? Well, her Wrath ability is a 2-target stun. It's a magic attack that deals 100% of her magic damage, which right now is just a pitiful 4 to 5, and then guarantees stuns the first 2 targets. So, if you upgrade this to Shattering Howl, it's 120% of your attack, which right now is just 5 to 6, but this can be upgraded. Its max is plus 36 damage, which brings this to 40 to 41 damage. Plus any buffs you decide to put on her for whatever reason. So we guarantee stun the first 2 targets that aren't immunity buffs and don't have ward. Then we use the infused dagger to kill them for 22 mana. That is one hell of a combo. And as we get more spell power, this just gets better. Like if we pop the Necromancer max, we only have 1 left, so maybe it's worth saving. But if we pop this and the Lancet, that'll double the bonus, basically. Wow. I'm sold. I'm curious. But our curiosity is going to have to wait, because this is a battle that I don't think it'll work in. Because we are fighting a person that's immune to debuffs, Double Spell Thief, and the healer. Actually, we could make this work. We just have to make sure that the immune to debuff guy is not in the front. But then how do we kill him at the end? Good question. Because we have 100% just been brute forcing it. This might be why people wanted me to have a stress build, huh? Because they could kill him pretty easily. By pretty easily, I mean very easily. That makes sense. I guess the Banshee can do stress, right? She has her stress target attack. But I mean, if we're dumping points into attack for her to be the frontline thing, you absolutely need to dump points into evasion and give her the slipper. There's no way she's surviving the frontline otherwise. And like, if you have any way to buff it and empower her evasion even more, that would be good. Alright, well, let's finish off this battle for today. And then we can call it. And I can go enjoy the rain. The wonderful rain. I kind of want to wait, but we've done this before. So I'm going to go into the cube. Her very spiky, organic cube. Is Spider Soak organic? I guess. Kinda? Okay, I've learned my lesson. No. I didn't click it, but I stunned him. Alright, well, I don't think it's worth dispelling just one dude. So that's a thing. Well. Okay. Lesson learned.
Take everything from those you defended.
Now, he could live. He could. Or he could die.
Fate within flames.
Magic is great. Why did I ignore magic for so long? It's so good. It definitely is like a late game thing. But when it hits, it hits. Just gonna try my luck here. I figured. There's only 2 targets here that I can stun anyway. Boy, you were supposed to hit me. That's fine. I don't mind that much. I could bounty. Me. I only know one thing, and that's brute forcing my way to victory.
Make them suffer.
I picked up such bad habits. But it's fine. That's what makes things interesting, right? It would be easy for me to build a stress group and to stress everything to death. But this way, I get to forcefully and brutally murder everything. It's really a win-win situation, honestly. Alright. It's official. I'm going to officially apologize for neglecting the Headhunter. I'm sorry. I didn't know any better. He's great. I still think that you can't freaking play him without a mechanical eye. I still think that's true. But with the mechanical eye. Ooh.
Extinction of life.
I forgot I could just do that. I can just ignore the fact that you have a bazillion armor. That's pretty cool. Speaking of ignoring and brute forcing things, good job, Yoda. Aww. Now you're gonna hit him. Do I just wait? No. Ah. Alright, I want the part. Give me the part. There we go.
As your suffering ends, your service.
I also really enjoy farming, so this is kind of hitting all my key points. Massive damage. Unintentionally brute forcing your way through the game. Check. Farming for extra parts. Check. Synergizing with Ankia. Check. It's really just checking everything off. I love it. I think this is the team. I think that this team right here, Bonestorm, Arachnarak, Dullahan, and Ankia, will take it all the way to the end. We're going to find out next time, because we're going to be tested with a full elite squad. I don't even know what half of this crap is. Actually, if I were to take a guess, I don't know what the first one is. I think the elite, that's elite living armor in second slot. Third slot is the elite healer lady. And fourth slot is the elite conjuress. I still have no idea what the conjuress does. She set my spider on fire and then I killed her. So, oh, we have the card for her. To the Pokédex. Places 2 traps in random positions for 2 turns. When trapped, a minion gets a debuff that makes it change position randomly at the start of each turn. That's annoying. Magic damage, set target on fire for 2 turns. That's what she did. And then I killed her. Has a 30% chance to stun all targets for 1 turn. Ooh, so you have a Bone Golem ult. I don't think I'm a fan of that. Not one bit. The Sorceress, that's what she's called. So she can heal all allies except for herself. She can remove all debuffs from an ally, and for each debuff removed, it heals them. And she can buff all allies for 1 turn that deals 30% damage, but not if she's in the first or second slot. So I think the goal will be, let's see. Yeah, we're going to pull her straight to the first position, beat her up, and then we're going to kill the Conjuress, and then we're going to deal with whatever's left. If I remember by then. Hopefully this is such a great plan that it'll instinctively come to me. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. The Yolo solo is here, but is it really? I think that if we find the items we need, I think I still want to do the Dastardly Duo combo, because I think that has a lot of potential. I think that can do everything. And I'm excited to really try it. I also think that at this point in the game, Yolo solo is so terrifying that it would be really hard to make it work. Like, all this stuff just has the tools to screw over any super cheesy stuff you try to pull on them. So maybe it was too late. But remember, Lilith is in our back pocket. We have plenty of things that she could do if worst situation comes to worse. We still have the Mummy, who's hanging out. Kel'Thuzad, who pokes his head in every now and then to say hello. Niflheim, who's still here. Kind of, just chilling. That's what he does. He's Frozen. Virdaganga. I'm curious still. With my theory of frontline zombie, I don't think it's good, but I think that in the right situation, which we could be coming up on one, this could thrive. I'm curious. It's something I want to keep in the back of my head. So Viad the Gang is going to be hanging around. This Banshee idea, I think, is like 200 IQ, but it could also just be really dumb. So we're going to hold on to her brain. We'll hold on to some fancy parts for her. Try and pump up her attack, her evasion, stack it with the item that we got, and blow someone up. Dullahan, done so well that he's almost on par with Ankia, our hyper carry. And this fallen down pier is probably going to be sacrificed to the dark gods next time. Bye-bye.